Okay, hello everyone. Tonight we are going to have a sharing session. So hold on when I check on some setting. All right. Okay, so tonight will be a very special session. We are going to have a live session with our team member as well. Is our tech team member. So they will be sharing with us about how to use InvestingNote, and also are you still using the Microsoft Excel as your portfolio? If yes, then you will need to come over here and listen to our sharing today. Okay. Okay. So today, let's start. So if you're able to hear my voice, right? Okay. So can you type a hi to me? Can you say a hi to me if you are able to hear my voice so that I know that you will be here? Okay. All right, great. Okay, so I'm able to see you guys. So today, we are very happy that to have this session. So before we start, let me just do a quick share screen. Okay. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce myself. So my name is Darren. So I'm from InvestingNote. So InvestingNote. So everyone, recently, I think you guys heard about InvestingNote and take part into the competition, right? So today we have this session is, are you still using Microsoft Excel to manage your portfolio? So today our section will be share with you how you can actually use InvestingNote to help in your investment journey. Okay. Before that, let me introduce what is actually InvestingNote. So InvestingNote actually is the largest and the most interactive platform for investors and also trader in Southeast Asia. So this is our platform. You can see we have website. We also have mobile app as well. So in mobile app, we have iOS and also Android apps. Okay, so InvestingNote actually started in Singapore, so it's a Singapore-based company, but we also actually have operation in Malaysia as well. So we created this community-driven platform to help the retail investor to connect with very experienced or professional investor together to exchange some ideas and also financial knowledge. So basically, InvestingNote is a social media platform, just like Facebook, but it's more towards stock market and also allow a lot of stock discussion over here. Okay, so actually, who are the one is actually using InvestingNote? So as of today, so in InvestingNote, we have more than 120,000 of user across Malaysia and also Singapore. So you can see from our chart over here, we have the highest number of user from 25 and to 34 years old. And also you can see on the pie chart, so we have 30% is female, 70% is male. All right. So our platform is free of charge as well. So you can always sign up and then join the community and discuss stocks with us. Okay, so let me just share. So previously we have some free report, but this free report you can see is a Chinese free report. So in future we have plans to do some English report as well. This one is about the market, so we will share with you guys as well. So another thing is for this InvestingNote, we actually did a lot of sharing sessions, like for example Chinese webinar and also English webinar as well. Okay, so for the previous campaign, we actually did a few different kind of events and also big campaign. So on the left hand side is the Regional Investor Online Summit on 2020. So in 2020, we also did a university competition which called MY Young Investor Challenge. All right. So in this year, 2021, we actually in March we did one Singapore Trading Festival. So it's a very big event. It's more than 10,000 of people registered. Okay, so this is the Singapore Trading Festivals. So on the bottom you can see is a leaderboard. So very surprised and very interesting is the Malaysian have win the first prize. Okay, Trader Can 2 is the first prize for the competition. All right. So right now we are doing a competition. Is the InvestingNote Trading Cups 2020. So it just started on 2nd of August. We until 20th of August. So it's a very interesting competition. So this competition is a simulation. So we are welcome everyone to join this. So right now we have close to 15,000 of participants join this. So very interesting is the first prize we actually have 10,000 ringgit, okay, for you to win. So it's very interesting campaign. Join us for the campaign. Okay, so how to join later I can share with you. So today, this webinar actually is also one of the exclusive webinar session for the participants as well. Is are you still using Microsoft Excel to manage your portfolio? So how can you actually use InvestingNote platform to actually help your investment journey? All right. So before we start, so disclaimer. So everything that we share today and everything that we share with you is all educational purposes. So there will be no stock recommendation, all that stuff. All right. Okay. So before we start, today we are going to use a very heavily in investing platform. So on the left hand side, you can see this. This is our investing platform. So what you can do actually is you can go to the Google and search for investing note, or you can go to this website https www.investingnote.com, or you can scan this QR code. All right. Okay. So today we are going to use this. So before I start, so today I actually also have two of my colleague from InvestingNote. Okay, today I actually have two of my friends from InvestingNote, my team members. Okay, so Julian and also Kenny. Okay, so if you guys able to hear us and able to follow us, right? Can you say a hi in the comment so that I know that hey, you guys are able to follow? Okay. All right. Okay, so today we have Kenny and also Julian over here, and they are our programmer and our tech team as well. So are you guys able to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone. My name is Kenny. I'm the product manager for InvestingNote. So what I do in InvestingNote is aside from developing software, I also plan and then receive feedback, and then handling all those requirements, and then just to cater you guys whatever that you guys need for your daily investment journey. And thank you for joining this evening sessions. Yeah, to you, Julian.
All right, thank you, Kenny. So good evening, everyone. My name is Julian, also software engineer at InvestingNote. So as Kenny said, me, Kenny, and the rest of the tech team, we work on the platform to fix any issues that we see, add any features, and also just do things that can make investing for you guys easier and also discussing easier also. So again, thanks for joining, and I hope that our session today will let you understand our platform more and use it to the fullness.
I see. Thank you, Julian. So let's say if I have any issue on using investing, can I find Julian or Kenny?
Sure, of course. Later,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to go through on how you can use a post feed that will contact us, or simply send an email to our admin email, admin@investingnote.com.
Sure, thank you. So I believe that all of us here today is we also invest in the market, stock market. So every time, every morning that when I wake up, right? So I also will open the trading account. So I believe there's two type of investor. So the first type of investor is actually wake up before 9 and then look at the stock market. Another one is okay, it's okay, I will sleep. Then after that, wake up after 9, right? So,
Yeah.
Julian and Kenny, which type of you guys are?
Uh, Actually, I'm both time. Right? First, I will check the news and then check the price.
I see, I see. How about you, Julian?
For me, actually, I'm more the second type because most of the time when I buy stocks, I just buy and then I just forget about it. So I don't really
I
check
see.
unless something really bad or something really big happens.
I see. So
Yeah.
today, if let me ask, so for all those who are listening to our sharing session today, so today we are going to share on what is investing, how do you use investing to help your investment journey, right? So you can help us to share this live out. And if just now the question is, hey, if you are the guys that who wake up before night to check on the stock market, you can type 8. So if you're after 9, right, maybe you can type a 9 so that we can see who will be more. All right. So
Yeah.
basically, I think in the stock markets, a lot of people also some are, I think is a two types. So some of them is actually wake up before 9 and also look at the stock market, right? So so Kenny, so every time as you say that previously you say that you wake up before 9 and then look at the stock markets, right? And also some of the things like you want to look for the news. So let's say today you wake up like before 9 and you want to know about the news, right? So what actually normally will you do?
Okay, good question, Darren. Okay, so to answer that question, let me show you how we practically use InvestingNote to answer what's happening on the news market. Okay, so now I'm sharing my screen. So if you guys can see on my screen is I have a website called investingnote.com. So investingnote.com. So when you in this website, if you doesn't have an account, you can sign up first. And if you have already an account, you can log in. So now on the top right, you click on log in first. Then after that, you enter your username and password. Now you're logged on to investingnote.com. So on first glance, you can see that on the top here, we have a menu bar. And then the second row, we have index. So the first thing you can see is what are the current sentiments for whether for US market or Singapore market or Malaysian market. Right at the top here, these are the indexes, SP 500, Dow Jones, and Nasdaq. Okay. Then the next one is the most important one, which is on the post feed. So within post feed, you can see that there are a lot of postings which is actually updated quite frequently. You can see that someone telling about Inari and then ideas about Malaysia stocks, Singapore stock, US and Hong Kong stocks. So on the top, so on the top here, you can filter by countries. So let's say you want to know about US stocks, you click on the US.
I see.
Then on Malaysia, which is particularly useful for Malaysian traders, you can see that we have also subsections. Let's say you want to know about announcement for the day that's recently that's recently came out. So you can see that all this announcement came from official announcement that official Bursa announcement. You can also click on the news. You can know what's happening. So this is the first thing you do before you start before you start trading or making decision for your investment journey.
Is there a place for me to see all the markets? So I click on all markets, right?
So let's say you are a global trader. You have a lot of capital that you are interested to diversify all your trades across different types of exchange. So you can click all market. So here is a combination of all the stocks, US, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Same thing. So we have a secondary filter here, so that you can focus on whether you want to see what kind of post feed you want to know. For example, the one that very useful to most trader, that someone may give you an opinion that what are the estimation, what are the interesting stocks, and then how much they can predict. As you can see on my screen, that some people are predicting, or not predicting, estimating that what's going to be for the next probably 1 year or 3 months. So it is very particularly useful for users which are looking for specific stocks.
Can we change to Malaysia channel?
Okay, let's click on the Malaysia channel. Okay, now you can see that this is definitely a Malaysia stock, which Tango 2429. The names looks very nice, very fancy. Okay, for example, you can see that there are some user estimating, but eventually you have to do your own due diligence, whether make it as a part of your decision making. It's not necessarily be accurate, but it's part of your useful for your decision making when you want to do any tradings.
I see. So I think I just want to add on a little bit is, other than just do a price estimation, actually a lot of our own user actually use this as paper trading. Okay, so they use it as one of the ways to paper trade when they are beginner or they want to test out some of the strategies. Okay, so let's move on. I think we can go down a little bit to see what are the other stocks that are doing. Atronic. Okay. Okay, so right now I think MLS. So for example, right now today I think after I saw this post, I think that MLS is very interesting, and I want to actually monitor it. How can I do that? Is there any
Okay,
ways that I can monitor these stocks?
good questions. So now let's say you are interested in this electronics lah. So the
Hmm.
next thing is, you can go click on this 0038, which is a stock code. So when you click on it, oh sorry, we can click on this electronics, which is the link to the stocks 0038. Now you can see that the detailed informations of the stocks. You can see all those you can see the graph, the chart for these stocks, and then you can see
Hmm.
you can see post feeds and everything that related to this particular stocks. And then okay, just now Derek asked for, let's say you want to watch for this list, right? Okay, now
Yes.
on the top here, you can see there's a link called watch list. So you click on the watch list. So watch list allows you to consolidate all the stocks that you are interested in, that you would like to monitor the price change, the
Hmm.
news, and also the post feeds. Okay, so this is a watch list lah. So
Okay.
let's
Okay.
say
So how do you actually add in?
okay, now let's say you want to have a shopping list lah. So now I click on the right
Shopping
side, I
list.
click on
Okay.
add watch list. So let's say I now have interested to have a stock of list lah. So now on the shopping list, I created a shopping list. Okay, so now we have a few here, but you can create any amount of watch list that depending on your preference lah. Let's say I have a shopping list that I want to buy. Let's say I'm interested in Maybank. So I search for Maybank. So I click 1155 Bursa. So I click. Okay, now Maybank has been added to my shopping list lah, shopping watch list. So now every time I browse on this page, I can in one glance see what's the price, current price, and then the change, high, low, and then the volume lah.
I see.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Okay. So yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, you are saying, Kenny?
yep. So beside beside knowing the latest price for your shopping list, watch list, you also can see what are the discussion available. So let's say I'm interested in Maybank. The same thing, I can see that there are a list of discussion. I can simply click on any of them. Then this user is particularly talking about Maybanks. So I think one of them is a Maybank. So that this user is this user has a lot of charts, but we can straight away zoom down to Maybank, and then we can see what are what they're talking about, the charts drawings, and then the indicator they are actually proposing lah. For example, for Maybank, dip below, take back, no good. An opinion from this user lah. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Okay, guys, today we are going to show you how to actually use Investing Note to help you in your investment journey. So if you have any questions, you can just comment below and let us know. Then we will have a Q&A section. We will able to help you to answer your questions. Okay. So today we also will share with you how you actually can use Investing Note. So you can actually share this live out and ask your friends to join us together. All right. Okay, so it's over here. Then I think it's very interesting that it's a watch list part. So after the watch list, just now we mentioned, like for example, okay, I want to monitor about Maybank, right? So I think there's other things I want to monitor about the Maybank as well. Like for example, I want to know when Maybank is giving out the dividend, or I want to know when the Maybank is sharing about the market their quarterly report. So is there anything something like that in Investing Note?
Yep. Yep. That's one of the events. That's what we call events and announcement, which is one of the important features that user looking lah. So still on the watch list page, when you click on the stock name Maybank. So now we are in the stock Maybank stock. So on the left side, if you scroll down, we can see that view all events. So clicking all view all event, we know that what are the dividend coming or past dividends, the quarterly results. So all these are events that we are able to help us to know what's going on in the past and then what's coming next lah. Yeah, for example,
see.
dividends lah. And then first quarter, last quarter, this has a whole list of history of Maybank announcement and events.
Okay, so I think on your left hand side you can see that one is also the fundamental some of the information like for example the volumes and the buy volume and sell volume and also the fundamental. Can you click on the fundamental? Okay, over here we can see that there is a lot like dividend yield, P ratio, and also cash in hand as well. Okay, there's a lot of different things. Okay, so other than just one stock, is there any like a whole list of calendar maybe?
Yep. Okay. So hold on. Okay, let's go back to the home page. Okay, so on the home page, there's a lot of very important and useful features on the left parts. So I can see that there are long lists. So I let you guys explore further. So today we focus on something more important, which is on the stock calendar on the left part. So on click stock calendar, we can see that we have a complete list of all events for all companies that is coming soon. For example, today, let's say today is on 10, doesn't have anything. So let's say tomorrow, you can see that we have SDON, AGM, and entitlement rights and bonus dividends. So this whole thing is displayed by monthly. Let's say you want to know about other country stock, for example, Singapore. So you can view events for Singapore and also United States. So on the right side, we have a few category of events. So first one is corporate meetings, which is general meetings or any general meetings or events that conducted for each company. Then after that, the most important one is corporate actions, which is basically your dividends. So you can see that dividends and also rights or share entitlements. So now you can see this is a full list of calendar here. You can see toggle between a list or list week or a month.
Okay, I think it's an interesting calendar that is have all the information over here. So other than that, I think is another tools is also very important for the trader or investor. It's about the chart. So can you share more about that?
Okay, thank you, Darren. Okay, so on the top here, we have another link called charts. So this is a charts. These are chart functions. So you can see on my right side, I have a watch list. I have my watch list, and then items that are being added to the watch list. So on the watch list, on the right side, I click on the shopping list. So remember just now I added Maybank. So now Maybank is here. So when I click on Maybank, so now the Maybank chart, the Maybank daily chart will appear. So let me introduce a bit more general one. On the right side, you can see recent posts here as well. What are the people that talk about and what are the announcement post feed lah. Okay, so this chart is has a lot of comprehensive functions powered by TradingView. So let me show you some of those useful and important functions. So let's look at the left sidebar. So you can see that first one, the most basic one, we can draw trend lines. You can draw trend line from probably, for example, from resistance to resistance. Then we also have a lot of more complex line draws. For example, Fibonacci retracement. You can do Fibonacci retracement for you to see what are the next psychological support and support resistance. So I let you guys to explore on how to use Fibonacci retracement, for example, and other kind of charts features available. And then the next one, these are the very simple. We can draw brush, we can draw on the screen, we can rectangle, we can add text, we can draw patterns like this Elliott triangle patterns. So these are very advanced features. So you guys can explore more and then to understand how to use it to read your chart from the technical perspective lah. Then of course, some important features like you can calculate your positions. You can calculate your long position using charts lah. Okay, now what else? Okay, some let's say for to beautify the stocks, you probably sometimes you want to use some fonts, some icons, for example, goods, and you want to add your text. Great. For example, okay, next we have measurements. So this is on the left side is a ruler, so allow you to measure what is the difference. So for example, in Maybank, from this date to this date, you can know what are the sorry. So you can calculate how much is it go up for 37 days, 27 bars. Then how much does the stock has go up in the past 45 days? Probably you can see 13%. Right. Okay. Next one is a zoom functions. Then magnet mode. Magnet mode allow you to lock your lines, automatically help you to realign your next point, whether on the open or closing, or high and low. Okay.
I see.
So now you have a very nice and fancy graph. So the next thing you want to download or you want to share with your friends, share with other investors. So on the top part, you can see there's a download chart functions. So when you click on download chart, you can see that the chart has been downloaded.
Okay.
Yeah. So the chart will be downloaded. It's not. Sorry, I think you can't show on my screen. But basically, what you get is an image. An image lah. So this is the image of what you created here just now. So it make you easily to share in your social media or share in InvestingNote platform or share on your WhatsApp and Telegram and so on.
Okay, I see. Okay, so right now, after I think I draw a very nice technical chart, all that stuff. Then after that, I also want to I made a trade, made a real trade in my trading account, real life trading account. So I think next step is how we actually can monitor it, right? And also to maybe to see my whole portfolio. So I think maybe this part Julian can help to share a little bit on let's say if I want to monitor my portfolio, which is also today the main topic is are you still using Microsoft Excel to manage your portfolio? Okay, so this is the important part for today. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Julian, can you share with us how actually InvestingNote can help on this part?
Okay, yeah, definitely, Darren. So before that, are you able to share my screen, Darren?
Okay, let me just take a look. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
This is your screen.
All right, cool. Okay, so anyways, thanks, Kenny, for the great introduction to our platform. Before I start, explaining how a portfolio systems work, right? I just would like to ask a question to everyone here today. So, is anyone using or currently still using Excel sheets to calculate a portfolio? I mean, before I was using, as you know, I was also using spreadsheets.
Yeah, me too.
I guess for Darren and Kenny, you guys are using it too, right? Before.
Yeah.
Yes. I think this is the way. Then I go and search for myself. Hey, what are the portfolio tracker that I can use?
Yep, definitely. Okay, so maybe if anyone has used before, you guys can type a yes in the chat, so we can see if there's any guys still using it. Okay. All right, great. So let's just talk about the spreadsheets first. So actually, spreadsheets are powerful. You can't deny that they're powerful. Actually, I think there are a lot of even fund managers that are using spreadsheets to track their dividends also, and also their stock charts. Okay. So let's say, for example, like say I'm buying a stock, right? Let's say I'm getting what is the in stock nowadays, Darren? What's the hot stock nowadays in Malaysia? Maybe
Hot stock.
SAM.
Yeah,
right?
SAM.
Okay. So let's say today I bought 100. And then let's see the stock price for Malaysia. Let's see what's the price.
SAM, I think it's 14. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 14. But let's say I bought it quite lucky. I bought it at around 1080, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say if I bought it at 1080, and the current stock price is 14.20. Great. So in just a few days, I made a 30% return already, which is kind of crazy
Wow.
for this stock. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, so now this one works great. Everything is fine. But then, let's say if I want to know what dividends I can get from SAM, or let's say if I have multiple transactions in different portfolios, then I'll have to create different spreadsheets and maybe new columns or maybe new pages. So let's say if you are someone who is actually in finance, right, this is not a problem because it's your job to do it. But for people like maybe me, Darren and Kenny, although we trade, but we are not like professional traders, so we don't really have much time to spend on creating the perfect spreadsheet and everything. So actually, this is one of the reasons why in InvestingNote we came up with the portfolio function. It is, first of all, to simplify the investment tracking for everyone, and also to make it as easy as possible for you to understand like where your money is going, like how much are you earning, what's your dividends, and other information and so on. So just now, as Kenny has shown you through the website, up here we also have one button which is called portfolio for you to enter your portfolio. All right, so let's click on it. And yeah, so this is our portfolio page. So before I continue, is everyone able to follow on from here? Can you see my screen there?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay,
340%. Wow.
Yeah, no, this is a test portfolio lah. So yes, so just now as we mentioned, right, this portfolio page is essentially what we're doing in a spreadsheet, but we're making it nicer and also more automated for you. Okay, so let's say Darren, let's say you're the first time using portfolio. What would you like to understand about it that you want to use it? What would you like want to do first?
Okay, so if I'm a new user, and today I saw investing in a platform, so I think I will have a lot of spreadsheet already, right? So how can I actually add my transaction to this portfolio?
Okay, cool. So let's say like you said, you have a lot of transactions already, then you want to add into the portfolio, right?
Yes.
So after going to your portfolio page, you can scroll down. All right, and this section here we have one section called transaction. Okay. And you can click on this button, add transaction. And here is essentially the same like any other stockbroker that you see. Okay. You can search for any stock that you want to buy. So let's see, just now we bought SAM, right?
Yes.
So SAM, this one, Bursa. So as you see here, we have also not just stocks from Malaysia, but also stocks from everywhere. But that will be another topic for another webinar. So today we are interested in the SAM from Bursa. Okay. So right away, you see that we have already automatically given you the latest price from Bursa itself. So the latest price is 14.2. And also, we also pre-fill for you some data for your easy access, like the latest price, also number of shares. So let's say today I'm going all in today. I'm buying 1,000, all right? And I can also put in the commission of the trade. Let's say it's 5 ringgit. So all these prices, later I'll explain to you what the currency is in, right? But right now we're actually doing it in Malaysia ringgit. But after this, I'll show you how you can change your currency and so on. So
okay, I think just now you bought the price at 10 something, right?
Oh yes, correct. Okay, so I bought it at 10 something. So you see here, after we got the latest price for you, right? But you don't have to really follow the latest price actually. You can put in the price that you want to buy. Let's say you didn't buy today, you buy it a few days ago. You can change it to 1040. And same for transaction date. You don't have to buy it today as well. You can change it to any date that you want. But after this, I will show you what happens when you change the transaction date. Okay. So right now, let's imagine I buy it, let's say on 7th August for this price. So successfully bought the shares, and you can scroll down. You can go to your transactions page, right? And you can see that you already have a new transaction here for me. So we bought SAM for 1,000 shares at this price. Okay. So is that clear? Is that clear for now, Derek?
Yes. So I think there is a note, right? How can I add a note inside? Like for example, SAM is breaking out.
Okay, great. So let's say you want to add the note. We already add the stock and then you forgot to add the note, right? So it's very easy. Just click on this edit button here, and you can edit here to put the remarks here. So let's now we were saying that SAM is going to break out. Actually, you know what? It's already breaking out. Okay, and then you can update it. And then when you go to your transaction again, you will see that there's a note here. SAM is already breaking out. So this will help you not just understand your transaction in terms of the financials, but it can also give you some notes on why you made this transaction, or maybe other things you want to write. For example, sell this at 15. Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
So, because just how I was saying that, oh, if I'm a new beginner, then I will have like hundreds of transactions before, right? So, do I need to like one by one and key in all these transaction myself?
Okay, so actually entering one by one is one way, but like you said, if you have 100, you don't wanna key in yourself, right? I mean, that's essentially quite manual work. So actually, in our platform, we have a import function for you to put in your stocks. So you can go up to the top of your portfolio and click on import. All right. So right here, we actually have a feature for you to upload your CSV file of your transactions and automatically import it into the portfolio. Okay. So actually, although we allow you to import it, but it needs to be in a specific format. So the format needs to be in the format of the symbol, the action, for example, you're buying or selling, shares, the price, the X rate, commission, and the date. But thankfully, you don't have to put it in. You don't have to create this table yourself. Okay, we have one download button here that imports the CSV for you. Okay, so let me open this. Okay, Darren, I think this one I might need to change my share screen for a while. Give me a second.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, you're able to see my screen now, right, with the CSV?
Yes, correct.
Okay, great. So right now we have a CSV, which is the sample for you to download it from. And let's say if you have 100 transactions, right, you can actually put it inside this CSV, and then you can import it into our platform. So let's say we're going to stick with this current sample, all right? So let's go back to our page, our portfolio. Right here, you can choose the file that you want to import. So in this case, it was this one that I downloaded just now. And you can upload it. Okay, so this will take some time because we're actually calculating the dividends and also like the previous prices for you. So actually, if you have a big CSV, right, it will take some time for it to process. Okay, great. So now we have already imported 10 transactions. So just now, if you see here, in our recent transactions, we actually have it already. So the reason why it's not appearing, right, is because in our CSV, we have different dates for it. So let's say we bought something in 2013, right? Let's check. So let's go back to 2013. And yeah, here we go. We have the stock here. So one thing to note, right, is that when we actually put in a transaction that is from before, like let's say from before today, right? Let's say in 2013, right? We'll actually get the dividends from you from that date until now. So let's look at AEM. We bought it in 2013, right? So in our portfolio, after you import it or you add it, we actually fetch all the dividends from you from that date that you put in the dividends. So just to make it more clear, let's search for AEM here. All right. So we actually imported all the dividends from you from the past, from the date of your transaction until now. So you don't have to do the dividend adding yourself. We do it for you.
All right. Okay, so another thing is let's say if it's a special dividend or there's stuff like sometimes we have some special custom dividends, right? So
Yes.
I think can you share us like how we can manage our own dividend, like our dividend reinvest all that stuff?
All right, sure. So actually, sometimes we have users asking us, like, let's say they have a special dividend, or they say they want to return the dividend back to shares, like reinvest dividend, like you say, right? So how do they actually do it? So in here, in this dividends function, you can actually manage it and add your own dividends or edit the previous ones, for example. All right. So let's go to manage. Right. In this page, we have all the dividends for you listed from all the holdings that you have. Okay. So let's say you want to add a special dividend. All right. You can click this button here, add dividend. And here you can search for the stock that you get the dividend for. So let's say just now we bought Sam, right? And then let's say that we have the X date is like maybe in a few more days, maybe 13. And the payable date is also the same around there. And let's say we're getting 100 shares, and we're getting it in currency. Okay, so when we create this dividend here, oh sorry, this one is I need to edit here. Okay, so we get the number of shares, the X date,
Payable date.
yeah, dividend per share. Let's say we have 1 dividend per share, and for this is in Malaysian ringgit. Okay, so you can see here that we have actually created the dividend here for a custom one. So in our dividends is not only automated, you can add your own dividends. Or let's say you misclick or you mistype something, you can just delete it and you remove the dividend. So even though we automate the dividend process for you, but ultimately in the end, it's flexible. It's up for you to decide whether you want to keep the dividend or you want to add a new special dividend. It's all up to you.
Okay, I think interesting. So just now in the portfolio, right? So I
Yes.
can see on the left hand side. So is the stock allocation, all that stuff. Can you share more about this part?
Yes, correct. So right now, one thing that a lot of investors want to know is not just how much money they put in the market, right? They want to know
Yeah.
like the money they put in, how much is it? How much of it is in what stock, or is in what industry, or is in where do they put it, which sector? So if you're going to do this by hand, it's going to be very difficult because you have to Google the company, you have to search for the industry, you have to do your own charts and so on. It's very difficult. But in our portfolio, whenever you add a stock or you add a transaction, we will show you where you allocate most of your money. So in my portfolio, right, we can see here that almost half of my holdings is on Tesla, and the rest, almost half of it is also on Tencent. So in this one chart here, you can see where your money is put in. All right. So for me, I'm someone who believes a lot in tech, so you can see that most of my money is put in Tesla and Tencent. So if you scroll down, you can also see what kind of assets you invest in. So maybe some people like more ETFs, or some people believe more in cash. Some people maybe invest more in bonds, right? But for my portfolio, for example, most of my money is in stocks. So again, this is a very useful information. Let's say you want to analyze your portfolio, right? Not just in terms of your profit, but like what you invest in, like what asset you're holding. We have this information for you automatically. And also finally, we have the sector breakdown. So your money, where is it spent on? Is it mostly on tech? Is it mostly on consumers or manufacturing? We also have it here for you. So from this one section here on the right, you can see from one view that your money is put in this sector majority, or is put in this asset, or put in this stock. So it helps you understand as an investor whether you need to rebalance or not, or whether you like your current holdings or not. So yeah, it's a very useful area of information here.
I see. Okay, so I think another thing is some of us maybe we have different markets. Like for example, just now you mentioned that we have trade in Malaysia and also we trade in US, right? So
Yes.
how can I actually create two different portfolio if I want to separate out?
Yes, correct, understand. So actually, if you see my portfolio, right, in my portfolio, for example, I have a AMC holding, which is in the US. And one key feature of our portfolio, right, is that currently in my portfolio, I have my currency set to Malaysia ringgit. So whatever transaction I add in is based in Malaysia ringgit. I mean the final value. But in our transaction table, if you click this plus button for foreign stock, so foreign in this case means, since I'm a Malaysian portfolio, anything that's not MYR is foreign. We will show the conversion in the currency of the stock. Okay. So for example, here I bought AMC, right? I bought it at this price in USD, and this is my holdings in USD. So it's a conversion function here for you already. But if you have many stocks, for example, right, it might be a bit messy, because right now you see my portfolio is a bit messy. I have some Singapore stocks, I have some Malaysian stocks, I have some US stocks, and maybe some UK stocks. So it might be a bit messy. You might not know this portfolio actually is for what, right? So you want to create a new portfolio. Can you do it in InvestingNote? Yes, you can do it. So if you go up here, you click on Manage Portfolios, you will come up of all the portfolios that you have currently in InvestingNote. I mean, if you're a new user, you only have one, but you can create a new one. Okay. So click on this create button here, and you can create a new portfolio. So let's say right now I'm trying to go into US stocks, right? Let me give it a name, US portfolio, and description maybe portfolio for my US stocks. And this portfolio currency, we're gonna put it as USD. I mean, you are free to choose anything that you want, but we'll put it USD because we're for the US portfolio. And here we have one email portfolio summary. So before whenever you create a new portfolio, right? I mean, you can also edit it anytime. But whenever you create or edit a portfolio, you can choose whether you want us to email the summary for you or not at the end of the day. So you can choose it for us to email you every day, or for us to email you every week. So in this way, you don't have to access the portfolio every time. You just open your email and just show you the summary of your stocks today. Okay. So in this case, I'm not want to see my email because I want to come to InvestingNote every day. So let's create it. Okay, cool. So one thing you notice that previously my portfolio was in Malaysia ringgit, right? But now it's in USD.
Yes.
So anytime that I buy any stock that is not in USD, right, it will convert for us as shown before. All right. So again, let's say I want to buy a stock. Scroll down, go to add
Let's say I want to
transaction.
deposit first. Like
Sure.
deposit 10,000 USD dollar.
Okay, correct. So you can add transaction straight away, but you can also kind of make it similar to like a trading platform, right? Let's say you want to deposit 10K because your capital is 10K, right? So we'll put in here 10,000, and then let's say this one is for investments for risk. So whenever you create a deposit, right, you will see that actually your portfolio has a cash balance 10,000. So it's similar to when you go to brokerage or exchange, you deposit the cash and then you buy the stocks. All right. So this one it will help you even more accurate for your holdings. Okay. So now I have 10,000 cash, and then I feel like NEO is a stock to go. NEO. Okay. So let's say I want to buy 100. Let's say I want to buy 200. Commission at $10. And remarks sell at maybe $100. So if I add and see, I've actually added a transaction. So if I scroll down again, I will see that NEO is inside my summary already, and also inside the information column on the right side here. Okay.
All right.
So yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. So is there any other things that you want to share with us about this portfolio?
Yes. So there's one more thing that I want to share. So let's say after you add a transaction, right? You want to know, let's say like for me, this NEO, all right? I want to know when I want to sell it at $100. So one way for me to know it's $100 is for me to actually check the charts, right? But obviously I can't check the charts every day. Let's say what if it was $100, but then that day I was working, I was busy, and then I missed it. You don't want to miss, right? You don't want to miss what you want to achieve. So actually in our platform, right? If you see here in the transactions, there's a bell button here. All right.
Okay.
So it's actually for every portfolio. It's not just for US one. So you can see here in our stocks, in our all of the holdings you have, you can also have the bell button here. Okay. So let's go back to our US stock.
What is this bell button is about?
Okay, this bell button is going to be is a very powerful tool and feature. So let me show you why. So when you click this bell button, right, you have two things: price alert and event alert. Okay. So let's say I create a price alert. So I want to know when NEO reach $100. Okay. I can choose a condition, and I can choose a last done, and I want it to be above $100. When I create this, right, sell. When I create this alert, I have a price alert here. So what does this price alert do? You can click on this alerts button here, all right, and you can see in this price alert column here, you have one NEO last done $100. So what happens when NEO actually does go $100? We will send a notification for you in the platform and also on your phone if you have a mobile app. So in this case, right, let's say if you are busy at work or you're doing something else, right, the moment that NEO hits $100, you will immediately receive the notification, and then you'll be able to do whatever you want with it, to sell or maybe to hold it longer. So in this way, right, you don't have to worry about missing any important events. Okay, so it's not just available for price alert. You can also do it for events alert as well. So before I move on to that, right? So just now I mentioned I have two portfolio, right? Portfolio and the US portfolio. And when I click on the portfolio, I actually go to the previous one. Let's say you want to change. You don't want this to be your main portfolio anymore. You can do it. So you click on manage portfolios, and then you click on the star button here, set as default. So now whenever you go to your portfolio page, right, it will be the portfolio that you've chosen. Okay. So going back to the alerts, just now we have one price alert, and then we also want to have one event alert. Let's say I want to have a notification every time NEO has a corporate action and a company announcement. I can do this. I can click on the manage alerts, the event alert, and then set the conditions that I want, and I save it. So again, I go back to my alerts, and I go to my event alert, and it's here already. So now, anytime that NEO is above 100, and anytime they have a company announcement, and anytime they have a corporate action, I will receive the notification straight away. I will not miss it. So that means whenever something happens to NEO, I'll be able to keep track of it, and that will help me invest better.
Okay. Can we do with Malaysia stock as well? Can we add a Malaysia stock as well instead of just US?
Yes, definitely. So let's go back to my old portfolio because this is our US one. Okay.
Yeah.
So just now, let's say
I want to create maybe Asia.
Asia. Okay, no problems. So let's say I create a price alert for Asia. So what are you looking for? What do you want to know about Asia?
So right now AHA is how much? Let me see.
Right now it's currently let's see, let's go and see the Asia. It's currently at 845.
8450 is
Yes.
going sideways now. Let's maybe go to the resistant one ringgit resistant.
Okay, so we want to know when it hits 1 ringgit, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Last done. Above or equal to 1 ringgit. So sell now. Okay. So let's go back to our alerts page. And here we have the alerts for Asia for last done. So now whenever Asia hits $1 or more, then you will get this notification and you'll be able to do whatever trades you want to do for it.
I see. Okay, interesting that we can even add Malaysia and also US. I think Hong Kong and also Singapore can as well. Okay.
Yes, correct. So we have it for all stocks in our platform: Hong Kong, Singapore, even US stocks in other exchanges as well. So as long as it's supported, then you can do the alerts.
I see. Okay. Okay, so I think it's a great features for the portfolio. So is there anything else, Julian, about the portfolio do you want to share with us?
For the portfolio, I think this is what the majority of what you guys will be using, and also most of what our platform users are using. So actually, before I end the session for the portfolio, right, I just want to share something about our screener. So we have actually launched our screener early this year. It's still in its early version, but we were able to screen stocks as usual. So in here, you not only can screen stocks for Malaysia, right? You can screen stock for Singapore, for United States, and also Hong Kong currently. But we have it for Malaysia. So let's say just now we were saying that we want to screen for stocks. Let's say what you're looking for, Darren. You're looking for stocks with high EPS or anything?
Maybe, yeah, let's go for high EPS.
Okay, great. So let's see if there's any Malaysian stocks with high EPS. So you can navigate here and you can see that, oh, Nestle, of course, the big one, Alliance, Pena MY, HLFG, HL Bank. So this screener actually, it will help you to understand what kind of stocks you want to buy and also to filter out your selection. Currently, the screener is still in its early stage, so the features is not as complete as, for example, let's say TradingView screeners, but we are always improving it, and we hope to make it even more easier for you guys to use in the future. So if you guys wanna use your portfolio and also search for new stocks that you guys want to trade, feel free to use our screener. And if you have any feedback, just let us know.
All right, good. Okay, so let me just share my screen.
Yes.
Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, so so are you guys able to see?
Yes, able to see.
Okay, so actually in our platform, so this is the main feed and also this is trending post. So for example, like you guys can see that some of the user also post about anyone holding full portfolio of technology. So it can be like a different kind of poll. Like for example, yes, it's me. I don't have any tech stocks. Okay, Kasian. Okay, so and also can have discussion over here as well. So right now, in our platform, so we are doing a competition which is the InvestingNote Trading Cup 2021. It started on 2nd of August until 20th of August. So it's just this week is the second week. So it's right now we have 14,800 participants to participate. So it's a very a lot of people actually competing. Okay, so what you can see over here is the portfolio. So our portfolio is a very interesting because this is open. You can actually go inside and see what actually this user is buying. Like for example, the top one pro kits. What is he actually buying? Okay, you can see the close. What are the position that he also already closes? What are the summary? Okay, so what are the transaction? What are the things that he bought? Okay, and he sell when he buy and he sell. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can type in here and ask him about that. Okay. So other than that, so today we have exclusive investment sessions for the participants. So the first one is this free investment workshop. So today actually this session is also one of the investment workshop for the user. for the participants. So this one. So for the first one is last week, the 5th of August is a virtual workshop. So by J2, the TS2 framework to supercharge your return from the stock markets. Okay, so you can rewatch the video over here. And this week, today is this topic about, are you still using Microsoft Excel to manage your portfolio? Okay, so on this Thursday, we are going to have another section by the dealer representative from MPass, Iki. So he will talk about understand the cycle pattern and also equip for the win. So this session is also very special for the participants during this competition. So he will talk about technical analysis of all that. So you can actually watch this on the Thursday. Sorry, on okay, I think it's Thursday. Okay, so you can actually watch it here. You can just click this button and it will bring you to this section. So it will be live on 47 hours, which is the Thursday. All right. So after that, another section is on FSM1. So he will talk about different things. How should you position your portfolio in second half of the year? Okay, and also another one account, one different market. So it's this one will be taught about different market. So other than that, over here, last Saturday is our investment summit. So you can actually rewatch all the sessions here. Like for example, the welcome remarks, what you need to know about ETF before you invest, and also like for example, find your edge and selecting the winning stocks. Okay, and also the value investing in Malaysia stock market as well. So this is all the section from the investment summit. Okay, you can just rewatch here. Okay, so other than that, in our competition, so right now we are doing a bonus campaign, which is this vote and win. Okay, so this vote and win is a bonus for all the participants. So very easy, we are giving out 50 ringgit reload pin for 30 lucky draws winner. So what you need to do, very simple, you just need to vote your favorite stocks. Okay, vote your favorite stock, one of your favorite stock over here, and let's see right now which other stock is the highest. DNO is the highest, and then other than that 48 is Spread Tech, and let me see, Inari 69, Top Glove 20, Public Bank 18. So you can just vote any of these stocks over here. Okay, then it will be eligible for the lucky draw already. Okay, so but how do you actually get a double chance, right? Because it's 50 ringgit, I want to get it. Okay, so how do you actually get a double chance? So it's very easy. You can just create one post, like for example, this. My favorite stock is DNO. So you can actually create a post like this, and then after that, you hashtag my favorite stocks. Okay, then you will eligible for a double chance. So it will be get more chance than other people. Then after that, you can actually have one more chance in this lucky draw. So when we draw, it will have another chance. Okay, so the terms and condition is here. So you can read more about this campaign over here. Okay, so other than that, we also have another one is a free special gift for you. So if you're a participant, so remember to come over here and redeem all these special gift. This one, all the special gift is ready for you. Like for example, these are the two very big gift. Like for example, gift. This one is a M plus risk. It's a very important thing. So another one is a cash management fund. This one I think is for 500 first investor. Okay, so another one, this later I will share about this part. So this part, so all our user in our platform, so when you join our community, right, so we want to give back to some of the things to our community members. So what you can do actually is you can redeem the food voucher, is a real cash, or the wallet 20 ringgit for the touch and go, okay, or the books as well. So we have reload pin for you to reload, like for example 20 ringgit, 50 ringgit, hundreds, and even 500 as well. So other than that is we have books as well, the Intelligent Investor, or Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the 100 Beggars. Okay, these are some of the books and also some of the e-wallet touch and go e-wallet reload pin for you to redeem. Okay, so it's very easy. You can just come over here and then you can just click, okay, and redeem over here. All right, so this is all the benefit for you as our user and also for the participants for this competition. So right now I still have 10 days remaining, so it will be very interesting for all these users to participants to fight towards that. Okay. So we actually also have a daily top trades winner lah. So every day we will see who have the highest profit for the one transaction. Then they will get 100 ringgit. Okay. All right. So this is one of the things that I want to share. This is the competition that right now we are going. If you haven't registered, feel free to come over here. Okay. Investing Note Simulation campaign. InvestingNote Trading Cups just over here, and then you just register for this. This is a free competition. Okay, it's a free competition. Okay, so hold on, let me just see on this part. Okay, so this is my last part that I want to share. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is the last part that I want to share. So today, we are happy that we can share with you about how do you actually manage your portfolio with our investing features, the portfolio, and also other features that we have, very interesting features. Feel free to go and check it out. So other than that, you can follow our Facebook page, Investing Malaysia Facebook page, and also our Telegram channel. So we will every day we will update some of the information and some of the markets, what is it happening, all that stuff, and update to you guys. All right.
Yeah.
So don't forget about the next section. Is the 12th of August, is 8 p.m. at the night. Okay, we have ET over here from M Plus. He will going to share with us about understand the cycle pattern and equip for the win. Okay, this is a special sessions for the participants who join the competition. All right. So this is all some of our features. We have community over here. It's a very strong community from Singapore and also from Malaysia. Other than that, we have calendar, portfolios, chart, and also price alerts. Okay. So let me just stop shares. Okay. So today, once again, do you think Kenny and also Julian, do you have any other things want to share?
Yep. Okay. Just want to mention about contacting email, contacting admin lah. So
yes.
So let me do a short share on if let's say you have some inquiry or queries, or you want admin you want us to like respond to you faster rather than using email. You can try on the website. Darren can share my screen.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So now let's see on a demo. So now I'm using a demo account. So let's say you want to request a features for an admin, for example. So how to navigate to this page? First is you you click demo. For this case, is my user. So I click on the post. Then I'm going to tag InvestingNote. So InvestingNote is an admin user lah. So let's say you want to suggest some features for admin, which switch to the visibility to only me. Hi admin, please add a feature, for example. So make sure that you set the visibility to only yourself lah. Since you want to since you are communicating with the admin lah. So once you have for example, you request a features, and then once you're done, you can click the post. Or if let's say you encounter some issues, you can also use this method, tag at InvestingNote, and then type your message, then click post. So straight away, our admin will receive the notification on our end, and then we respond to you as soon as possible for any kind of inquiries, issue that you encounter, or things that you want that useful for you, and you want to request that particular features which is important for you, useful for you. Yep.
Okay. Thank you for Kenny for sharing about this. So if you guys have any questions or any suggestion or any feedback that you want to share with us, you can always do this and contact with us. All right. Or you can actually connect us with our Facebook page. Like for example, Malaysia is Facebook. Our Facebook page is InvestingNote Malaysia, and also if the Singapore side is InvestingNote. All right. So you can connect with us through the messenger, and we will help you on that part. All right. Okay, so thank you for everyone joining today. So and also today, very thank you about my team members, Julian and also Kenny, for taking our time to share how they actually to use InvestingNote. Okay, so don't forget on the coming Thursday, we are going to have another session again. So we will see you again on the Thursday. All right. Thank you, everyone, and good night. Bye bye.
Okay, thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.